Jerry Delgado, Area Sales Manager for Sennheiser here at NAB 2015. Here to show you some of our new products for NAB. So first up, we have the AVX digital wireless system. This is in the 1.9 gigahertz range. So unlike our G3, which I'm using right now, and I'm sure sounds fantastic, we have an all-new system available for the digital age. I'm just going to kind of show you some of the parts and pieces that you get and kind of run through the system. First and foremost is the receiver, which is in a unique form factor, which has an XLR connector right on it, designed to be plugged right into your camera rather than be attached to a shoe or to a strap or anything like that. Also, it rotates, so no matter how your XLRs are oriented on your camera, you can make sure that you can get two side by side with no problem. It's run by a lithium-ion battery, which gives you about 5 hours of battery life, and there's a charger port right on the top that gives you a USB micro that you can charge while you are still using the camera. If your camera has phantom power, it will also turn on and off with your camera. So if your camera is on, it's on. When your camera is off, it's off, therefore extending your battery life. So when you turn on the system, they're linked to each other just like a Bluetooth is linked to your cell phone. So it's not something you have to do all the time. It's not something you have to sync, scan, and tune like you normally would with our analog systems. So once the unit starts to send frequencies over to the the transmitter starts to transmit two frequencies at the same time. You got a secondary and a primary. When there starts to become a problem with the primary, it'll switch over to the secondary with no pops, clicks, or interference of any sort. That happens 133 times a minute. So it's constantly finding new frequencies, constantly updating the receiver with this information. You have solid link protection. Other features that are unique to the AVX is the automatic mic sensitivity. So once you plug your mic in and you start talking, it will set your sensitivity for the person who's speaking. In my particular case, I've got a stronger voice, so it's going to need a little less sensitivity or less gain than for someone who's a little bit more soft-spoken. So again, unique to us. Also unique to us is our dynamic power. So we can do up to 250 milliwatts of power out of the transmitter as it needs. The receiver will tell the transmitter, I need more or less power, and that also conserves battery life. Your distance that you can get between the transmitter and the receiver is approximately 150 to 200 feet, depending on your environment. It's available in a couple of different varieties. So you have a body pack system like you see here, which maps at $899.95. You also have a body pack that has an upgraded lav like this one with our MKE2 lavalier, and that's $1049.95. It's also available with a handheld. You can get a handheld system with an 835 capsule at $899.95. And then finally, it's available with a combo pack that has the handheld transmitter with an MD42 Omni interview capsule, the body pack transmitter with the MD2, and of course the receiver and all the accessories that you need. And that's going to be at $1299.95. And these are shipping in June.